KC Thunder. Chet, Mark just said that you guys didn't have your best punch today. Was there any aspect of the game that you felt like was not quite as good as it has been maybe over the last couple weeks or so?
Yeah, I feel like we had really good moments of everything throughout the game. We just have to be better at being consistent with everything. We can't be good at one thing and bad at one thing at any point in the game. We got to figure out how to be good at everything throughout the whole 48-minute game. So, it's going to come down to getting in the film room and practice tomorrow and improving those things.
Shea was just asked about you and your game, and he attributed your early success this year just to the work that you put in, and wasn't sure what that means to you to have teammates sort of recognizing not just the output but the ingredients that go into what you do on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, but at the end of the day, it starts with those guys. They put me in positions to be successful as well as coach, and yes, 100%. I come in every single day to get better and really work on my craft so that they know what I can do and coach can know what I can do as well as myself. And, I've always done that, and I'm going to continue to do that day in and day out and, continue to get better. There's still a lot of things that I got to clean up, which we could see in the game tonight. I got to be better, so we're going to try and do that as a team.
Speaking of teammates, first real extended minutes with Joel, and all 5 of his assists go to you. I'm sure you're excited to see him on the floor with you a little bit more, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's my dog. Great player, obviously, super high understanding of the game, high IQ, and, he plays a really selfless style of basketball. So any chance to play with him on the floor, I'm happy to play with him. He's happy to play with me, and there's a little extra motivation to play good together, so we get to have a little more tandem minutes down the stretch. But it's great to have him out there. We played together in summer league and stuff, and really like that too. So it's not our first time, but hopefully it's not our last either.
Chet, Shea specifically mentioned the third quarter being kind of unfamiliar to what you guys have been used to the past couple of weeks. What did you see there that maybe helped Philly gain some separation?
Like I said, our consistency, we had really good moments coming out. We were hitting shots and everything, and, we just got to be more consistent on the defensive end with communication and coverages and getting matched and everything. We had some mistakes there, and we got to clean that up as a team. It's not a one-person job. It's a team effort all the way around.
Yeah, and we always ask you about the big men matchups. I mean, the big men are just good in this league, but Embiid is among the better ones. Just your first matchup with him, what'd you learn about him specifically and the ways he gets to it, and what'd you maybe reaffirm about yourself in the matchup?
Yeah, I played against him before, but not in a real NBA game. It was like pickup before, so, I knew the caliber of player he is, not only from watching film, but, also playing against him, great player. And, when you have a skill set, but you also have a physical ability in terms of, his size and strength that complement each other, it's a real tough guard, and it's nobody's guarding players like that one-on-one. It comes down to team defenses and trying to really scheme and make things challenging, not just for him but for the other dudes on the floor as well. And I feel like, again, we had really good moments of that, but as a team we have to continue to be better. But that's what the NBA is about, playing against really good players night in and night out and competing, and I feel like we did that tonight.
Another thing on playing with J. Will, Mark was saying, getting you out of the center spot didn't really change or didn't affect you negatively offensively. What is different when he's on the floor and you're in a slightly different position?
I'd say most of the differences come on the defensive end. On offense, it just becomes a little more of a mix of things, spacing, cutting, playing different spots more than being the primary screener. And he can space too, and I can screen, so it doesn't change too much on the offensive end. But it's definitely helpful to have somebody with his vision out there who's, looking and able to get others involved from that position. So, it's great to have him out there.
Chet, earlier you mentioned that some pickup games with Embiid, but no real games. Do you guys have any sort of relationship with each other?
I wouldn't say we're like super tight, but it's all respect. We've worked out with the same trainer before, so we've been in the same gym and everything, and it's all respect from one hooper to another. I see the work he puts in, he see the work I put in, so it's all respect. But when we go out there, we're going to compete.
Well, I wanted to ask, because he's another guy who missed his rookie year with an injury. Was there any sort of dialogue or advice he had for you, or reaching out either way?
Yeah, I spoke more with his trainer about it than directly with him, and his trainer was with him throughout that process of his missed year as well. So he had a lot of advice for me on how to get better. So shout out to Drew for that. But I definitely think that helped me a lot throughout my missed year as well too, which is good. Yeah.
You've scored 30-plus in 2 of your last 4 games now. Do you still feel yourself getting more comfortable in this league in general?
Yeah, every night I'm looking at it as an opportunity to learn, and I've done that. I've learned from every night in and night out, and I know it doesn't stop here. I got to continue to get better. I had a lot of missed opportunities tonight on both ends of the floor that I should have, made plays on, I guess. So I just got to continue to get better.
Everybody looks at your offensive versatility, rim protector, threes and also post up, but defensively, do you like playing 20 feet away from the basket? Is that something that you prefer to do, being inside all the time?
I like to go out there and compete, and whatever form or fashion that is, whatever position coach puts me in, whatever position the team needs me to be in, I'm happy to go out there and compete in whatever role that might be on either end of the floor. Whatever I'm needed to do to try and help win basketball games is what I'm happy to do. And credit to coach and my teammates for helping to put me in positions to be successful. So all props to them on that. But as far as the details, I'm just happy to go out there and compete. For sure.
The next game's in Minnesota. Do you have anything special kind of lined up for that, or any kind of feelings about playing at home?
Yeah, 100%. It's always special to be able to play at home. I'm going to see a lot of friends and family, and a lot of them will be at the game. So it'll be cool to see everybody and, again, be able to play at home.
Thank you, Chet.